As twilight stains the earth crimson, the battle ends not with a kill, but with a concession. The cobra retreats into the darkest crevice to guard what remains. The honey badger, face scarred and coat matted with dust, upside, pauses to claim his prize. The sweetness of the oak mixes with the grit of the earth. Tomorrow he will begin again, digging, searching, bearing down death. Because in the savanna, life belongs to those who do not know how to quit.
On the dry edge of the Kalahari, as the weak light of dawn begins to crawl across the cold sandstone cliffs, the empty riverbed lies under a heavy silence. Wind slips through the cracks in the rocks, carrying fine sand across the ground, where every footprint can reveal life or warn of danger approaching. A troop of Chacma baboons, Papio ursinus, begins moving along the dry riverbank. They search for roots, insects, and anything that might help them endure the rising heat. But this troop is not only hungry, they are alert, aggressive, and ready to defend their ground. High on the rocky ledges, the dominant male watches every movement below with cold intensity, as if this entire dry riverbed belongs to him.
Inside the darkness of the burrow, two young honey badgers huddle close together. They are too small to understand what is happening outside, but their mother's instincts understand perfectly. If the baboons move any closer, this small den may no longer be safe. The air begins to change. A sharp alarm bark echoes from the rocky slope. Smaller baboons scatter in panic, while the alpha male charges down from the cliff, sending loose stones tumbling across the sand. Below, the mother honey badger stands directly in front of the burrow entrance, her body low but firm like a living stone. She does not have size on her side. She does not have a troop behind her. She has no easy chance of victory. All she has is survival instinct and the will to protect her young at any cost. As the last light fades over the dry riverbed, the dust slowly settles across the sandstone. The growls, warning barks, and frantic footsteps disappear into the distance, replaced by the cold wind moving through the canyon. High on the cliff, the alpha baboon looks down one final time. It has seen enough. The honey badger may be small, but the fearless will of a mother defending her young is something even a powerful troop must respect. One by one, the baboons retreat into the shadows, leaving the riverbed behind. Inside the burrow, the mother honey badger lies down beside her two young. They press close to her body, safe for now in the darkness. The desert night may bring new dangers, but this den still belongs to them. In the heart of the Kalahari, where survival is never guaranteed, a small mother has held her ground. Beneath these silent desert continues, fragile, fierce, and unwilling to surrender.
crack beneath the sun and food sources become increasingly scarce. The struggle for survival across the savanna intensifies dramatically. From packs of aggressive hyenas and stealthy leopards to the remarkably fearless honey badger, countless species are drawn into fierce territorial and feeding conflicts. As wildlife researchers observing these ecosystems have documented, prolonged drought conditions significantly increase competition among predators and scavengers. Such an unforgiving environment, every encounter over food can quickly escalate into a life-threatening confrontation, where even the slightest sign of weakness may determine survival or death. During the merciless dry season, even the smallest patch of wet mud can become a treasure. The honey badger steps into the mire, black mud clinging to its claws and belly. It keeps digging relentlessly, tearing through the damp clay in search of prey hidden deep beneath the surface. But this precious mudhole soon attracts another giant of the savanna. From the riverbank, an African Cape buffalo emerges. Its massive body, heavy curved horns, and earth-shaking steps turn it into a dark, towering shadow beneath the blazing sun. For the heat-weary buffalo, this mud pool is more than a place to cool down. It is a lifeline. But for the honey badger, it is the hard-earned cries of a long morning spent digging without rest. As the sun slowly sinks toward the horizon, the dry riverbed falls silent once again. The mud wallow has been torn apart, the ground covered with hoof prints, claw marks, and long sliding trails from the struggle. The Cape buffalo slowly moves away from the mud pit, while the honey badger remains hidden inside the narrow clay crevice, breathing hard but still alert. On this drought-stricken savanna, survival does not belong to the largest animal, but to the one that refuses to give up.
Across a barren desert valley covered with volcanic rocks and thorny scrub, a honey badger awakens in the cold light of dawn. Leaving its burrow behind, it follows the mysterious calls of a honey-god bird and begins a dangerous journey of survival. Along the way, it faces cobras, giant Komodo dragons, and the unforgiving challenges of the desert. This is more than a hunt. It is a raw battle of instinct, hunger, courage, and the unbreakable will of one of nature's most fearless animals. As the final tail strike echoes across the dry clearing, a cloud of dust rises and blurs the battlefield. The honey badger is thrown hard to the ground, rolling across the sharp black stones, but its stubborn survival instinct still forces it back onto its feet, gasping and growling in defiance. In front of it, the mother Komodo stands tall and unmoving. Her scarred gray body is coated in dust, and her heavy tail drags across the ground like one final warning. She is not only fighting to defend her territory, but to protect the eggs buried deep beneath the hot earth, the fragile future of the next generation. The honey badger understands that the fight has gone too far. No matter how tough, reckless, and fearless it may be, it must retreat before the overwhelming strength of the nest's guardian. Staying low to the ground, it backs away into the thorn bushes and disappears between the dark rocks, leaving behind the traces of a fierce battle. The mother Komodo does not chase. Slowly, she turns back toward the mound and stands guard over the nest, like a living wall in the harsh wilderness of the island. Hot wind sweeps through the settling dust, carrying away the final sounds of the confrontation. In the wild, no victory comes easily. One small predator survives through stubborn courage. One giant mother protects the future with strength and instinct, and on this scorched land, every creature must fight, not out of hatred, but for survival.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Until you believe you can do anything, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? This is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, and we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
harshest months of the dry season, when the desert floor cracks under some of the burning sun and the thorn bushes stand lifeless in the heat, there is one rare food that can stir the entire wilderness into motion: wild honey. Hidden deep inside dark limestone crevices, golden honeycombs release a sweet scent into the hot desert wind. For many animals, this is more than food. It is energy, survival, and a chance to endure another brutal day. The honey guide bird is the first to discover it. The honey badger follows the call. But inside the shadow of the cliff, another powerful animal has already found the prize. A massive Asian black bear is tearing into the rock, trying to claim the hive for itself. But in this unforgiving land, food does not belong to the one who finds it first. It belongs to the one willing to fight for it. And when the honey badger appears at the mouth of the rocky crevice, a simple search for honey turns into a fierce battle for survival. A clash between raw strength and fearless determination.
On the edge of the arid Karoo Desert, while dawn still casts a cold blue-violet glow across the land, everything seems buried in silence. Red sand drifts low across the cracked earth, dry thorn bushes tremble in the wind, and ancient acacia trees stand alone like ghosts in a barren wilderness. But beneath that silence, a dangerous raid is about to begin. From a dark rocky crevice, a honey badger wakes. Its body is low to the ground, its silver-gray fur covered in dust, and its sharp claws scrape against the dry soil as it steps out in search of a chance to survive. High above, a greater honey guide suddenly calls out again and again, as if leading this small but fearless predator deeper into the dead land. Far away, beneath an ancient acacia tree, a family of African warthogs is feeding in the morning light. The mother lowers her head to dig through the soil, while her tiny piglets stay close around her, completely unaware that danger is silently crawling toward their burrow. In a single careless moment, the honey badger slips into the darkness underground, and when the panicked cry of a piglet cuts through the air, the entire desert awakens. On one side is the stubborn honey badger, refusing to give up its prize. On the other is a furious mother warthog, ready to defend her young with the full force of her curved tusks and powerful body. Under the scorching Karoo sun, red dust rises, hooves pound against the earth, and a brutal battle for survival begins.